Please tell our audience about the viral moment.
It came out as a bit of a surprise. It's like, hey, can you do a pop-up next week? There were 60 people, and I was just like, it looked like spam, and just the way it unfolded was just crazy. And it's like, you can never, if you plan for that, it would never happen. Modi had posted me on his Instagram, and then I was like, holy crap, I need to post something today. I rushed to my computer, put a video together, and then
हाय एवरीवन, मैं हूं वंदना और आप सब मुझे देख रहे हैं बोल्डस्काई चैनल पर। और आज हमारे साथ एक स्पेशल गेस्ट जुड़ रहे हैं ऑल द वे फ्रॉम लंदन। ही इज स्पेशल बिकॉज ही इज ट्रेंडिंग एवरीवेयर इन सोशल मीडिया। सो लेट्स वेलकम the viral chaiwala of London, Akhil Patel, founder of Amala Chai. Akhil, welcome to Boldsky. So, it must feel like dream-like, trending across social media. So, my first question is about the viral movement. Please tell our audience about the viral movement.
yeah, I mean, like, you could never plan for something like that. Like, to have one prime minister have taste your chai, but to have two in the same place, and just the way it unfolded was just crazy. And it's like, you could never, if you plan for that, it would never happen. So the whole thing was just out of the blue, because the Friday before the event, I got an email from Downing Street, and it came out as a bit of a surprise. It's like, hey, can you do a pop-up next week? There were 60 people, and I was just like, it looked like spam because it was just too, you couldn't believe it. So anyway, I spoke with her on Monday and confirmed the details. And then I was like, cool, where is it? She says it's at Chequers. So Chequers, many prime ministers have come, and it's to celebrate the India-England trade deal. So then we came up. I didn't know who was exactly going to be there, but there was, and how the event would go. But there was a marquee where there were other brands there, a jewelry brand, another food brand, and then there was a coffee, standard coffee area. And then we set out like right at the front. We started brewing, and the media team come up to us and be like, oh, it'd be cool if there's, we could get a picture of your chai with the Prime Minister, the UK Prime Minister. So now I know that Starmer and Modi will be here, but they might just like come pick up the chai and like do some pictures and things. So the first round, so there are other British Indian business owners there. So the founder of Cobra, Monzo, and then the UK Indian ministers started coming to have some chai. They were all friendly and coming back for lots of cups. And then there was silence, and Modi and Starmer started walking out. People started running around, and then they started walking down. I didn't know that they would come to us first, but then there was silence. And then they turned around into our car, and the whole media were there, and it was just silence. And then it was, just me, Modi, Starmer, and then that's how the first thing started. But then on the back of that, so, I had put my staff onto video the whole thing. And because I know it would be like a once in a lifetime, like content thing to get. And we went through the whole thing, telling them about the chai. And, there was a bit of silence after I served Starmer to Modi. And, it just hadn't thought exactly what I would say, but it just came out. And, because I'm relaxed, and, because I've served so many cups of chai, I went into auto mode of being like kind of very customer friendly and just being very casual. And then it just came out. But then we got home, and then we saw Modi had posted me on his Instagram. And then I was like, holy crap, I need to post something today. And then I rushed to my computer, put a video together, and then it went viral. So.
Okay. What was the Modi's reaction after sipping your tea? And is it a specific one or just adrak wali chai or masala tea?
Yeah, so we've got the original concept of Amala chai right at the beginning of 2019 was to do different chais. But
Mm-hmm.
when we were in the UK, people were just familiar with one chai. So we've got my grandma's recipe, which
Hmm.
is a special spice mix, which is in all our recipes. So that's the chai we served. And yeah, he laughed with the joke. He smiled after having the chai, and he was telling Kir, in India we boil the milk first.
Hmm.
That's something which hasn't been caught on the video, but
Hmm.
he was telling them because Kir probably just puts like a little bit of cold milk on top of his tea. So, but no, he liked it. But it is our classic chai, which we sell at our in my grandma's recipes. But it's made with these amazing ingredients we source from India, from these
Okay.
small family farms in Assam, Kerala, and that's what makes our chai so special. It's got these amazing ingredients, but it's also supporting everyone in the supply chain of our product.
Okay. So you are saying that it's your grandmother's recipe. So
Yeah.
is your nani or dadi? It's
I
from
call her
paternal.
Mama G, but I know everyone calls, but she's on my dad's side.
Okay, okay. So your dadi. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we are jumping into your story. So my question is, in a country for its love for coffee, how you land up with your idea of tea, serving tea in London, because the you can say it's a land of kappa. So your idea for tea is where it's like pop up in your mind. How?
Yeah, so look, I've grown up with chai. My dad makes chai for my mum every morning. Every time I go to my grandma's house, she's always like, "Oh, should I put some tea on?" And it's something I've been grown up with. But it was only until I traveled around Leh Ladakh and I was having so much chai. But I loved how it's such a community thing and it brought people together. Not only it's like delicious and there's no other hot drink in the world like our chai, but I just love that community aspect where you would take a pause out of your day and it brought people together. So I got home and there was no place in London outside my family which
Okay.
really had a cup of chai which tastes like it, but also felt that same community aspect. People in London are so all in the rush 24/7 and it's quick coffee, quick buzz. And I love that moment of like slowing down. So I messaged my grandma, being like, "What's your masala recipe?" Just started a chai stall. Things went well, but I knew a sustainable supply chain was essential in growing the business. And it was only until I traveled around India I really understood the flaws of the industry, where there's so many middlemen, there's so many corporations, and they give you really, they cut the pickers at every single stage. So
Mhm.
you kind of have got this cost cut price of tea and spices with really bad flavor. So it was really important I partnered directly with farms, but also who
Mhm.
prioritize community involvement, organic farming, and nurturing the land with it. So yeah, our suppliers are incredible, and we're really proud to partner with such amazing people.
Okay. So, we know you are a Gujarati. So, all your family is in London. Tell me about your childhood, the native roots. We want to like know your story.
For sure. So I'm born in London. My parents were born in Kenya, and my grandparents were born in Gujarat. So yeah, my family moved to East Africa because of the British colony, and they moved for jobs, and then they had an opportunity to come to the UK just for a search of a better life. So, my childhood is very much one of confusion because my home culture is Indian, but then when I
Hmm.
went to school, it's so British, and I had some identity conflict of, wanting to fit in, but
Hmm.
then at home I'm having dal bhat shak rotli.
Hmm.
And um, um, so that's why this business is almost a reflection of this, where I've really found my way, that I'm super proud of my Indian identity, and it's something that I can share through this dual identity of, our, it's not just an Indian business, it's got this modern flair of, and something which connects with the Indian diaspora, as well as people from India seeing chai done a different way, but in
Yes.
a more ethical and something new. So that's what I would say I really almost found myself through doing the business at the same time. So,
Okay. So, as you told us that chai culture and community. So, who are your regular customers? I want to know, British locals or Indian majority. Who are your real customers there?
yeah, so it's a mix, In the UK, it's perfect. There's so many Indians who are there, so many British Indians, but also so many people have been to the India. You know, it's the perfect market. So when people come pick up a cup of chai, it's like, oh, it reminds me of, that chai I had on the train in India. Even
Hmm.
though train chai is never the best chai, but
Yes.
um,
Tapri
but
chai is the best chai.
exactly. So I would say it's a real mix for the people who pick up the cup of chai, but for the people who actually brew it at home, tend to be a little bit older,
Hmm.
female, and people who have that time on the weekend who like to make a cup of chai. And I think not everybody makes it at home, but people are always happy to pick up a cup of chai. So that's kind of how it varies amongst the home brewers to the, and some people find our product expensive, especially some of the Indian population. They're like, oh, why would I pay that much for
Hmm.
that chai? Because
So
I can
how
just make
much
it.
you are like costing for this common tea?
Yeah, so for a cup of chai, I know it's going to sound crazy, but it's £3.95,
Okay,
which
okay.
which is
So it's
is that 395 rupees? Yeah,
okay.
approximately.
Okay, but
Yeah, you
it's a
can
good
see.
chai in foreign land.
When you put all the effort which goes into the ingredients, and why we pay a premium 3 or 4 times the commodity price for these amazing ingredients. And of course, labor is different in the UK. You understand why that is. So it's different.
Okay, so it's just a chai, or you have some snacks, Gujarati snacks or Indian snacks. So is it a cafe or is it a stall?
So we've got different parts of the business. We have
Okay.
our chai stalls in King's Cross, East
Mm-hmm.
London, and we've got something very exciting coming up. We're building a customizable electric tuk-tuk to serve chai out of. That's
Okay.
launching in October, and that'll be in the same place on the street every day. We wholesale to cafes for them to make their chai. We're stocked in retailers, so people can brew at home, and then we sell direct online. So we've got these lovely chai kits. If people wanted to make our chai at home, we've got jaggery sauce from Maharashtra, and yeah, we've got different products from there.
So as you said that you have suppliers from India, so
Yes.
it's a whole community connected with Amla chai. So
Yes.
so what your thought in culture in a cup? Like how you are spreading a word around India through the cup chai.
For sure. I mean, I think the Assam and Kerala government caught on to the video, and they would praise me. So, yeah, it's really to give the consumers to be a bit more conscious about their decisions. Explaining how this is also a cultural symbol, but also how these ingredients we source are so important into how we think about everyday consumption. And I think that's what's really impactful about our chai. It's not just it's just not chai, it's
Yes.
also a chai with a meaning and a purpose. And it's that feeling of home for people who are familiar with it, but also taking that moment out of the day to, you know, take a break from our very busy world and just stand and speak to each other and have a lovely cup of tea.
So when you plan to start this chai business, what was the reaction of your parents and your grandma?
Yes, my grandma was just like, why on earth are you doing this tea business? You are an educated man and a professional man. You should be
Hmm.
doing a job. That was my grandma's reaction.
Okay.
And my mom's reaction was like, how are you going to make a living out of this? But my dad was the one who said, you should definitely do this. And, it's opened up so many doors of possibility. And the experience I've had are things I'll remember for a lifetime. So it's the best decision of my life. And, what's the best thing about it is the experience and the people I've met. Going to meet the farmers in Assam, Kerala, it's just the best part of the business for me.
So how often you come to India?
I
Or
come once a year and I'm planning to come again this year. So I'm
okay,
excited to go around the cities and find the perfect cup of chai. So I don't know, where are you based? Are you in Delhi?
Delhi, Delhi, Delhi.
Delhi. So I'll have to let you know, and you'll have to
Yeah,
take me
sure,
around
definitely.
with some chai stations. And yeah, I've got some potentially cool projects, and I would like to know which city has, really the best cup of chai, because I was really impressed with Kolkata. I
Okay.
thought Kolkata had an amazing tea culture, and yeah, I thought I some of the
You
tea I had
you
there.
should try UP and Delhi NCR, and
Yeah.
then Kolkata. Yeah, Kolkata tea is very nice. So can we expect Amala chai stall or cafe in Delhi sooner or later?
Um, I'll never rule it out. It might not be in the immediate plans, but the world of possibilities has opened up in the last week, and I'm excited to, create some, come around India, find the perfect chai, and highlight issues that are really meaningful, but also bring really great source chai to India could be a possibility.
Okay, so if I want to order online that tea masala, is it a possibilities I can?
Yes, it is. It is. We ship worldwide, so
Okay, so
uh,
I can order from website or
yes,
is there any app?
amalachai.com, and
Okay.
yes, so that's where it is.
Okay, thank you so much, Akhil. It's really a wonderful conversation with you. And
Yeah.
what would you like to give a message to your homeland, India?
Yes, for sure. So look, if you ever come to London, you can find us at King's Cross Station, and also in East London in Hackney. Also, if you'd like to brew at home, you can order online at amalachai.com. And yeah, please follow us on Instagram because we're going to be coming to India and we'd love to meet lots of you and learn about what chai means to you. So yeah, let's stay in touch.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Akhil. Have a nice day. And once you are here, let me know. We'll meet.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
दोस्तों अगर आप लंदन जा रहे हैं तो चाय की चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि आप अमला चाय के स्टॉल्स पे कैफेज पे जाकर चाय का आनंद ले सकते हैं। मैं हूं वंदना और इसी के साथ मैं साइन ऑफ कर रही हूं। अगर आपको इस तरीके की स्टोरीज देखना पसंद है तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए, हमें फॉलो करिए और बहुत सारी लाइफस्टाइल, वेलनेस, फैशन की न्यूज़ देखने के लिए, पढ़ने के लिए आप हमारी वेबसाइट को भी लॉग इन कर सकते हैं, फॉलो कर सकते हैं और थैंक यू सो मच।